Guys, sometimes a company launches and I'm not that enthusiastic about it, but I have to tell you, PMP is really killing it with the 2 knives that I've seen, well 3 now, that I've seen from that company. We're gonna take a look at 2 of these awesome PMP knives that you're getting a glimpse of right now. So guys, like I said, I had never heard of PMP knives until recently, and then I've got 2 of them now that have been given to me as gifts. We're going to look at both of them. We're going to look at the one that just launched first, the Aries. Now, this is custom level quality in a production folding knife. Jim Skelton said it. I absolutely agree. This thing is amazing. I recently got this. This is available, but it's not available everywhere. You're going to have to look pretty hard to find it. And there is a limited release of 300 pieces. It's done in S90V, and it comes with these beautifully sculpted scales. Now, we're going to talk about those scratches there here in a minute. It comes with these beautifully sculpted and textured scales that they've done super fine milling on. You can see the clean milling on that, and it gives it a really cool look, but a very good feel in hand. So this thing is a reverse flick only. Mine is anyway. I know that Jim was flicking off of the stop pins on his. Mine, I can't do that. It could be because of carpal tunnel and stuff in my hands, or it could just be the size of my hands. They are in a position where I just can't get it to work. So for me, reverse flick only. Beautiful jimping on the spine of this gorgeous S90V blade that is ridiculously sharp out of box. I mean, nightmare-inducing sharp. These scales, while they look unusual, and this pocket clip as well, look unusual, look like they would be kind of sharp and hot spotty. They are not. This just melts into the hand. I typically am not a fan of knives that taper like this, but this one just works, and I think it's because of the way they've sculpted everything here with this big finger area here. You've got a partial choil up front. Good grip on this. Pocket clip, as Jim Skelton said, not an afterthought, meant to go with the knife. It was every bit as thought out as everything else on the knife. Hardware on it is steel, titanium construction, running on ceramic bearings. This thing has some of the smoothest action. Now, mine needs cleaned up because it's been in and out of pocket a lot and used a lot, but it is beautifully done. The only critique I have really about it is there's a sharp spot. You can see that one there. There's a sharp spot there that I just had to remove. I was having problems where it would catch on pocket. And now that I've taken that little point off, no problem whatsoever. Beautiful access to the lock bar. Just a gorgeous all-around knife. And they always come packaged in these awesome hard case containers, usually with a card, a plastic card that's going to tell you the construction of the knife. So if you're looking for a good quality company or a good quality knife, go after this PMP Aries. Now, they have another model that is currently available also, and that is the PMP Big Boy, which is another one of my favorite knives in my collection. Also a full titanium construction. This one's done in 14C28N. This is just now available again on Blade HQ. I'll have a link to it down below. This is one of the best cutters and all-around carry knives in my collection. I love this knife. It finds its way into my pocket so often. 14C28N on this really broad blade comes down nice and thin, and then once sharpened up, it is nightmare sharp. I sharpened this on my Dahlstrong aluminum oxide stones, and it did really well. Action on this, just beautifully smooth. And they've done so much milling in this, weight reduction milling in this, that it is absolutely out of the range of what you would expect when it comes to weight. This thing does not weigh what you would expect. Nice tip forward weight on that. You've got a reversible pocket clip that has just changed my mind about these bent wire clips. This thing, as much as I don't like the fact it moves, is by far one of the most comfortable clips in hand as I've ever had on any knife. I just find this to be almost a perfect pocket clip. The only critique on that would be it's not stainless as the rest of the knife, and it does rust. I have rust marks on pockets from carrying this when I'm sweaty. This thing is possibly one of the best cutters you're gonna come across. Beautiful broad blade with a lot of flat, nice belly up at the tip. Beautiful look to it. It looks like a fat Shiro. You've got nice area for a lanyard if you want it. You've got this does not have as much of a problem in and out of pocket as the Aries did, so I didn't correct that. There are no hot spots in this knife. The action is beautiful. It's just, for all intents and purposes, perfect. And this was another gift. Now, these are available on Blade HQ. They're not anything that's going to break the bank. Neither one of these knives is super expensive for what you're looking at. Like, when you look at this knife, you would expect it to be so expensive, but they're not. And I'll put the price for this one here. And like I said, there'll be a link down below. I will try to find a purchase link area for the Aries, but I'm not really thinking that you're going to be able to find them because a limited run of 600. I think they're available on a German website. Tools for Gents, I believe, is where they're available. But yeah, these are just beautiful, beautiful knives, and you can't go wrong with either one of them. They are not little knives. So if you're looking for a smaller knife, this would not be the one for you. This is coming in just shy of 9 inches. This one's about the same. So these are big knives for big guys. They are beastly. They are awesome. They are beautiful. There you go. I just wanted to talk about PMP knives for a minute because they have rapidly become one of my favorite brands out there. Let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, send you out about your day. So like I said, guys, both of these knives are available. They are awesome. This PMP Aries is absolutely beast mode. It's amazing. I am over the moon with how good this knife is. I would put it up for Knife of the Year if it wasn't that it's in such a limited quantity, but it's up there with my Echo on how much I'm digging it and things like that. It's not quite as functional though, so that kind of kicks it down. But the PMP Big Boy, absolutely amazing and absolutely available right now. There'll be links. If I can find a link for this one, I'll provide it to you, even if it's not an affiliate link. I think you need to try and get one. It's awesome. But there will be a purchase link for the Big Boy down below. Guys, that's it on this one. If you want to support the channel, there is a ton of ways. I'm sure that I mentioned it. Maybe I didn't, that there is Coffee Brand Coffee as one of my sponsors, but they have a link down below that saves you 5% at checkout. Awesome coffee, no pandering, no politics. I have Tempered Trail, also a channel sponsor, has a coupon code or discount code of Crazy Sharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, Crazy Sharp, saves you 5% there as well. Guys, I also have an Amazon store where you can take that link that's down below for my Amazon store, pin it to your browser, use that for your Amazon shopping. I get credit for everything you purchase and it doesn't cost you anything at checkout. I also have ideas lists there on Amazon, so you can search some, or you can check out some of the things that I'm recommending. And I also have a membership down below that is tier-based. Everyone gets access to the Gilded server. Baseline and premium tier members are automatically entered into giveaways that I do on the Gilded server. And the premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series that's here on YouTube behind the paywall. Guys, that's it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'll see you in the next video.